We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation.
African Americans and African brothers and sisters, specifically for us, I am so confused. Why am I seeing that on August 1st, African Americans or a specific African American has forged a protest against African businesses, from African restaurants, African braiding salons, anything that is African owned? They have started a campaign that on August 1st, we as Black Americans will be boycotting these businesses. What the fuck is wrong with us? What is wrong with us just as a people, as Black Americans, African Americans? What the fuck is wrong with us that it makes sense to boycott African businesses because you may have had a bad experience with a African business? You've also had a bad experience with an Asian business. You've had a bad experience with a white business. You've had a bad experience with an Hispanic business, and so on and so forth. Where's the energy for those businesses that continuously come into our communities and disrespect us? But you want to start a war, a beef, continue a beef with Africans? Like, make it make sense. We are all one. Sure, we can distinguish ourselves as African American or African, but they look at us all the same. They don't look at an African and say, oh, you're African. They don't look at me as an African American and say, oh, she's an African American. No, she's a nigga. They all the same. So what sense does it make that we are boycotting our own people? Sometimes we can really be our own worst enemy. They don't even need to do anything to divide us. There's nothing more that they need to do. We can complete the mission ourselves. The self-hate, because that's what it is. It's self-hate. There is no way. I don't even know how this thing even got legs. How did this even get legs? You got people agreeing with it, like, yeah, when I go into the hair braiding shop, that's why Black women ain't got edges, and that's why Black women got bald spots or losing hair because they braid so tight. What? That's the reason why you're boycotting them? Because you made a choice to let somebody braid your hair a certain way and you didn't get the desired results? So that's justification to boycott an entire community of people? Like, y'all dumb. I say it all the time to my friends and family. The majority of people are fucking stupid. And I mean that with my whole entire chest. Y'all are some dumb, ignorant ass people. Because this don't make no goddamn sense. How you boycott your own people when you got people, other races, other communities that have done far worse to us than we do to each other? But you want to sit here and boycott your own people. I don't even have no more words because I'm really going to go off and get to cursing on here, and I don't need to be doing all that. Y'all need to grow up and do better. Matter of fact, let's make August 1st, you do go to an African business. If there's an African beauty supply, if there's an African, I don't know, corner store, whatever kind of business it is out there that an African may have, go ahead and make sure y'all frequent it on August 1st. Let's counteract this ignorance, because this is
Damn! Her forehead is elite, nigga. What kind of Anunnaki whore is this? Did the Anunnaki come back? She look like Frankenstein's sister, Frankenheifer. I don't know why these tethers think they could get away with cosplaying us. Foundational family. I ain't no rocket scientist, but I know an East African when I see one. So I don't know why she's pretending to be a foundational black American. Africans, y'all need to stop the buffoonery. Y'all do not look like us. We can tell the difference. Y'all think just because you're raised in America and might not have an accent that we can't tell the difference. Oh, trust me, we can. And the fact that she's going so hard for Africans lets us further know that she's a tether. Because a real foundational black American, besides these damn delusional ass Pan-Africans, will not go hard for Africans as such. Now, with that being said, I totally agree and stand behind the August 1st boycott of African hair salons and businesses. Not only that, I think the boycott should be an indefinite boycott, as in we cut them off completely, not just for 1 month. It doesn't make sense to discipline them just for 1 month. 4 weeks, that's it, and then we go back to giving them all our money while they do nothing for us. Our relationship with Africans is a one-way street. We give them all our money, specifically the black American females, because black men, foundational black American men, don't really spend our money with Africans. We give them all our money and they do nothing for us. Now, I notice in every city where there's a population of black people, all these African hair salons and these Dominican hair salons are strategically placed in the black American areas. Oh yeah, I'm very observant. I keep tabs, nigga. Strategically placed in black American areas so F.B.A. women could go in there and give them all their money. I notice in my city, when I drive by an African hair salon or Dominican hair salon, it's filled up with F.B.A. women. But when I drive by an F.B.A. hair salon, it be like 2 people in there. Black women, y'all gotta start doing better. Stop giving these tethers who don't like you their money. Sitting there talking about you in their language because they know you can't understand them while they're doing your hair. And a lot of y'all think the African women view y'all as family, like y'all view them. Guess what? They don't. You notice, and nowhere have you seen an African barbershop in the black American area, because foundational black American men ain't letting no Africans cut our hair. We ain't letting them niggas have our hairline pushed back to the top of our damn crown chakra. Nah, we ain't doing that. Black American men only get our hair cut by other black American men. That's how you're supposed to do it. And I'm tired of people getting online supporting these Africans like we owe them something. Like we're supposed to give them... We don't owe Africans nothing. And then you got these clowns at the African... Africans are parasites and leeches. All they do is use people. And idiots can't see that. Like these damn clowns at the African Union talking about black Americans are the 6th region. 6th region of what? How are we the 6th region of Africa when we live in North America, you idiots? We have zero connection or family on to the continent of Africa. None. Africans do not own us. We don't know those people. So how the hell are they going to claim that we're the 6th region trying to get it back over the slavery of our ancestors? That's something they had nothing to do with besides sell those little 388,000 slaves, which means they owe reparations. There should be a permanent boycott in my eyes, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. These Africans and all these other tethers have declared an act of war against us. These tethers are actively participating in our attempted genocide while trying to use us to get a bag. That is an act of war. So we must defend ourselves and starve them out. We must defend ourselves. It's all about self-preservation. Forget boycotted them for 4 weeks. We should boycott them completely and shut their businesses down completely. Starve their asses out. And I'm not just talking about the Africans. I'm talking about the Dominicans. And I'm talking about them Asians too. And the Arabs. Starve them all out. How can they come to the United States and start a business in our neighborhoods and we ain't got no damn businesses in our own neighborhoods? That's not by chance, that's by design. We don't owe Africans a dime. I'm tired of people acting like black Americans owe Africans something. Based on what? What have Africans, Caribbeans, or any other group ever done for foundational black Americans? I'll wait. It's always us doing for them. Never them doing for us. Y'all notice that, right? F.B.A. Nation. These Africans have never had love for us. All they view black Americans is as a bag. When y'all visit Africa, what do they view you as? A bag. When they come to the United States, what do they view us as? A bag. Now you got these bum-ass leeches at the African Union trying to use us and our reparations for a bag. Leeches and parasites. And have the nerve to say we have no culture when they can't come up without coming up off of other people, specifically us. Using our damn Juneteenth holiday with a fake ass Caribbean and African Juneteenth festivals to get a bag. Foundational family, when are y'all gonna get tired of these groups using us? None of these groups care about us. None of them. And this chick with her skating ring forehead talk about we are one. I hate when people say that. We are one with who? How are we one with Africans? When I don't remember being one with Africans. I hate when people say that. We are one how? When? How? I don't remember that. Africans ain't even one with each other with the 3,000 tribes and languages. What are you talking about? Africans and Caribbeans are not our brothers and sisters. They are basically useless to us. Because they come over here and eat and leech off of us. And while we get nothing in return, those people are literally useless to black Americans. Useless.
Hi guys. So listen, I made this post to boycott the African braid shops. And honestly, I didn't expect it to pick up as much momentum as it did, but it did, and I think it's a good thing. And like I said, I don't just talk about it, I bees about it. So, since it's picking up so much momentum, since we are in a paradigm shift, and since we as black Americans are really sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of telling them we are sick and tired of being beat, battered, bullied, and abused by every ethnicity that is not a black American, I have picked a date, and I say starting August the 1st, for the entire month of August, we boycott African-owned businesses. That includes restaurants, hair salons, braid shops, etc., etc. It's time to show them that our black American dollar is what runs this damn country. We are no longer tolerating disrespect. We are demanding it. We have been punching bags long enough. No more. So, I say again, August 1st, we're going to start, and for the entire month of August, no support for African businesses from Black America. Now, there are some of you in the comments that are saying, well, if we're going to do this to our own people, to Africans, which, by the way, they're not our own people, they are not Black American, and they don't even want to associate themselves with us, but I digress. If we're going to do this to them, then y'all are saying, well, we should do this to the Asians. We should do this to the Arabs. We should do this to this. I agree. And if you want to do that, start your cause. Shit, again, I bees in the trap. I'm about this life. We can do one ethnicity a month for all I care. Start your cause. Get out my comments. Start your cause, and we'll follow it. That's it. Don't challenge me to do it. I'm doing what I believe in right now. So you do what you believe in right now. This one is August. Pick who you want to do for the month of September. State your case, start your cause, share your video that is motivating this, and rally the troops. I'm all in. But right now, for the month of August, August 1st through August 31st, no support for African businesses. All right? And as I always say, Black American power.
And I totally agree. Except, I don't agree that it should only be 1 month. I think we should boycott them permanently. They declared an act of war, so we must declare an act of war. And starve them out permanently. Shut their businesses down. And I'm not just talking about the Africans. I'm talking about the Dominican hair salons. I'm talking about these Asian hair supply stores. I'm talking about the Arabs. All these tether groups. Shut them down completely. Starve them out. We don't need them. They need us. We don't eat off of them. They eat off of us. They don't patronize our businesses. We patronize their businesses. And I need y'all black women to stay on code, because some of y'all is hard-headed when it comes to these African and Dominican hair salons. I know, because I have an older sister who goes to the damn Africans and Dominicans to get her hair did. And I hate that. So I need y'all to stay on code. Don't be waiting 3 weeks to go back to your favorite Dominican African to get your hair did. Some of y'all hard-headed black women, and y'all know it. I need y'all to stay on code and starve them out. It's all about F.B.A. self-preservation. The boycott starts August 1st with no ending date in sight. Starve them out. Channel resolve.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay.